is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
This is a question that I hate stuff like this. So far, this spear only works if it connects with an enemy, right? We know that they're standing there. We just saw them go invisible. So if she throws it and technically it connects with the enemy, will it still explode? Or will it be like, oh, because they're obscured, actually, in this case, it doesn't work, right? Because it's really going to piss me the fuck off if that's the case. I'm just being honest. He's literally right here. He didn't move. So if I throw this, it should work.
Got it.
I like how you're laughing, too.
Well, it's funny.
Fucking game, dude. This fucking game is something else. Yeah, I really want to have my spear stuck over there. It's a returning spear, but doesn't return if it doesn't register as a hit. So I lose my spear now. No. Fucking stupid game's rules. I hate the game's rules. I think they're terrible. I really do. They're not even consistent. What should have happened is, because the enemy is there, just invisible, we should get the drop on them. It should hit them and do the effect and everything. No. It just doesn't work and you lose your spear. How about you kiss my fucking butt cheeks? I will expose my butt cheeks like Minsk has described, and you can kiss them. There you go.
The king of hate. There you go. Tomorrow, we fully loot, we save Lae'zel, we figure out what we're doing next. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Alright, so yes guys, that is it. I'll double save just in case here. Tomorrow we pick it up. The behind the scenes things going on with mobile games. Here we go, let's get some pulls. Come on. Pull the gotcha. Pull on my gotcha. Come on. You know we gotta get some pulls.
Tonight, guys, any support, greatly appreciated. As you know, sadly, this Like a Dragon stream is my lowest supported game I've ever done. I'm not exaggerating there either. It literally is. Like, some nights I've made $5. It's okay, because the day streams usually do well. Like, today's Baldur's Gate stream did fine, so I'm in no position to complain whatsoever. Tonight, if it's dead, it's dead. But if you could support the stream tonight, that would be very nice of you. A super chat, a membership, gifted membership tip, all appreciated. Give you a shout out if you contribute. But the goal tonight is to try to make maximum story progress in the game as we're pushing for completion, okay?
Phil constantly begs for money on his streams. Well, guess what? False. I will, on a pre-stream, I will mention it. Maybe once or twice during gameplay, I'll mention tipping, and that's it. I'm not constantly begging for money. It's completely false. That's not criticism. That's slander.
Sarah says, I really hope you can play Rebirth. It's genuinely one of the best Final Fantasy games ever, considering your history with the series. It'd be a shame for you not to play it. I feel like we're going to bring it back. You know, right now I can't play it. We have to finish the games I'm playing. But I feel like it's going to come back. I do. It'll probably be balanced with other stuff, but I feel like it's going to come back. Seems like there's enough people that want to see it. What's hilarious is people literally every day saying in detractor videos and leaving comments saying that I quit the game. I didn't quit the game. I didn't delete it. I didn't say I'm never playing it again. It's just on hiatus right now, so we focus on these.
Keep at it, Kazuga-san. I can see you're enjoying yourself.
Well, that was fair. I totally could have stopped that, right?
Damn it.
That's the first time I died in the playthrough, right? It is. There was nothing I could do about that at all. There's so many enemies. And they just kept doing group attacks like that, and there was no opportunity to even heal him. I guess for every fight like this, the first thing I have to do is do the auto-revive, right? Like, no matter, without exception, I just have to do the auto-revive, so that way he'll always come back.
And this guy's a pathological liar. I think, guys, it is time to save up for the night. We did great progress in the story tonight, for sure. Well, let's save up with this nice pizza and salad ad. And tomorrow, same time, same place, we're going to keep going. McDonald's has now accepted my job application.
On my birthday, April 6th, we're doing a marathon. during that marathon, which is undetermined everything we'll be doing, but there's going to be food, there's going to be cake, there's going to be booze, and there's going to be a schedule update where for a whole hour or more during the marathon, I'm going to go through the entirety of the gaming landscape and schedule for the rest of the year, and I'm going to outline the dates of all the new games coming out and the ones I'm interested in, so that way we can pick which ones to play. Once we pick which ones you want to see me play, then what we can do is after the calendar's kind of populated that way, we can look for gaps and say, oh, I see, in June, there's going to be a gap here, in July, there's like nothing, you know, and then we can base other projects and games around that. Whether you want to see me do a special game playthrough, you want to see me do a long form react, you want to see me do something special on the throwback channel, we can then do that once we get to the gaming schedule update, okay? So that's going to be on my birthday, April 6th, and then from there, we'll go from there and determine what comes next, okay? Sussy, I don't even know what you're talking about. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. It says, do you have plans for when Baldur's Gate 3 ends? Sadly, anything you play gets support. I'm kind of worried about the future of the channel. What? You literally just said anything I play gets support. Huh? First of all, I make a tremendous amount of content, right? The podcast gets good support every day. The games are hit or miss depending on what game I'm playing, depending on what day it is. Definitely Baldur's Gate 3 gets consistent support. But the throwback streams have been getting great support, right? And I do those once a week every Sunday night. I think what it is, people want more variety. But for example, when I played the Battlefront Classic Collection, despite the fact the collection's atrociously bad, that stream got great support. And the videos actually got good views on YouTube. Not that it mattered because they're demonetized because the Star Wars music got claimed. But if you're trying to say no one's supporting anything but Baldur's Gate 3, that's completely false.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Someone comes on my stream and says, hey, this guy Jay might want to have a chill conversation with you. I'm actually down for that because that's the kind of guy I am. I'll talk about games, we'll talk about news, we'll talk about whatever, right? I'm okay with that. In fact, the least drama, the better. Like I said, I don't even want to talk about Review Tech USA because that's just drama to me. The guy's always treated me badly, and I have no desire to discuss that man. But if you want to talk about the state of gaming, you want to talk about life in general, what it's like to be a YouTuber, all this kind of stuff that I can relate to, I'd be down for that conversation. But guess what? No one wants to have that conversation with me. All they want to do is create drama to get views and clickbait and make money on my name.
Wow.
So that's it. I mean, Jay probably thought, oh, you know, on the guise of a casual conversation, but then try to lure it into drama. I don't want drama. There's no point in talking about your drama that you fabricated to begin with, or you're following fabricated drama from other people. I have no reason to discuss any of this. You know, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, he's drinking salt.
So, right? It's weird to me. Here's the truth. I wish people on the fucking internet were normal. A lot of them are not. A lot of them, everything, at least look at my experiences in the last year. Everyone is out to make a buck off of my name. However they can do that, and usually that's drag Phil through dirt, right? So, let's have Phil as a guest on our show. Oh, wait a minute. We realized this guy's going to be a cash cow because a lot of people don't like him on the internet. So let's say we're going to do an interview, right? But then turn that interview into a three-ring circus that we'll milk for content for 2 months, and then also continue to do defamatory streams about him so that we can make tons of money on him, right? Oh, by the way, also drop the original offer to have him as a guest on our show anyway. Like, what the fuck? All I wanted to do was be a guest on the show because they offered it, and it would have given me some exposure to a new audience. Instead, I've become a villain again on the internet for a bunch of bullshit that I'm not involved in. Oh, let's have Phil as a chill guest, and we'll have a fun conversation with him about life and gaming. Oh, well, you see, Phil didn't want to do a serious interview about the serious topics that he's accused of, so he's never going to want to do that. So, you know, he's just like everyone says, what are you talking about? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, really, what the fuck is wrong with you? You got problems up here.
That's like me, right? That's like me. You know, back in high school, I was on a cocktail of medications. I mean, real talk, when I was in high school at one point, I was to the point where I was losing it. I wanted to either go do something drastic or, you know, go nuts. There was a girl who I was like obsessed with for a while.
You do. You're out of your fucking mind. Not everything in life is meant to be something to personally gain from, right? You're out of you're insane to say stuff like, to act like that. You're fucked up, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense at all, right? This is just hilarious to me because people, by the way, message me and talk to me all the time, email me all the time. How is there a conception on the internet that I'm hard to reach? What, because fucking Keemstar said it? He's a fucking liar. He's a liar. He made it up on purpose to create more drama and content for him. You know? Stop believing idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Like I said, I'm done with it. I blocked Jay. I'm not talking to him ever again. There's no point. That's it. Like, I gave him the one chance. I tried to be nice, and immediately get stabbed in the back and treated like dirt. Well, fuck you. I'm done with you. Never deal with you ever again. Move on with my life. I got shit going on for myself. I don't have to worry about you, right?
I love drama. Love it. I crave the drama.
Of all the things you can accuse me of over the years, right? You can say my bad behavior back in the day with my commentary, which was way, irresponsible and offensive. And then you can say, at one point, Phil thought his shit didn't stink. He was really cocky and egotistical and all of that. When This Is How You Don't Play happened, when he had falling out with various people during those years and all that. He was a real piece of shit, right? I will agree with all of that. All of that negative criticism I will take and say, you're right. And that's why I've really worked hard in the last many years to change myself as a person, right?
No, he's never going to change. He's always going to be who he is. And there's no getting around that.
I've tried to become a better person. I understand now that I'm a fallible human who makes lots of mistakes. I try to take feedback. I try to improve. And I hope that you've seen that improvement that I've worked for over the last several years. But the one thing that I can always say, all right, is that in all the years that I've been a content creator, I never had to step on other people to get where I was. I never actively hurt anyone to do what I do and make a living or to get any kind of popularity, right?
Fuck you. You're a liar.
I mean, even as much as you'll watch back and you watch, that video of John Rambo and Howard kind of crapping on me. What you'll always hear John say is that I was fair with pay because I didn't want to step on someone or crap on someone or ruin someone's reputation or whatever. I wanted everyone to come up with me. You understand? So I never really wanted to feel like, oh, Phil just used us as a ride or whatever. No one's going to say that. But I didn't. In fact, I did no collaborations. I did no screw jobs. None of that exists ever. Right? At all. And that's a good thing. Right? That I can go back and look at my history and say, even though I made all these mistakes and all these things I've done wrong, did I really hurt anyone in the process? Right? Did I have any awful things that I did to people around me that really makes me be categorized in line with a lot of these other people? Right? I would hope that when all things are said and done at the end of the day, people will look and say, wow, he made an insane amount of content that made people laugh. Didn't make people point fingers and yell and get angry and toxic with people. He didn't defame people all day. He just made people laugh. And that's a good thing, because that content will still be there for years to come to be watched. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's the good thing. I never really hurt anyone doing it. It's positive, funny content, as opposed to, I literally sat here every day hurting people to make a living. I don't ever have to do that. I have no desire to do that. And that's why, in this case with Jay, I'm telling the truth, because what I have to lie for, I don't benefit by making someone else look bad. That's not my content. That's not what I want my content to be, right? So I'm telling the truth about the situation because I have nothing to gain from it by lying at all.
You have to be brain dead fucking stupid to believe that. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.